Hello, my name is Bernadine. I live and work in Abu Dhabi. I was diagnosed with stage 4 necrosis, and that was the reason I was seeking a medical intervention. And I was basically living in a lot of pain. I had severe pain in my left hip and was unable to live life on a normal level. And so I was looking for a solution, and I was also looking for a long-term solution to what was happening inside me. So I chose Healthpoint based on an extensive amount of research that I did, tapping into my network here in Abu Dhabi, as well as my global network. When I started researching, I was looking for specialization, and that's how I found both the medical team as well as the hospital that I knew did this particular surgery really well, and there was practice and experience that I was looking for. So I have had 2 surgeries at Healthpoint, and my first surgery was the decompression surgery for my left hip. And it was actually on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. I'll never forget that. And one thing I noticed about the way Dr. Conroy prepared me for surgery was keeping it as a long-term conversation. The first surgery was not guaranteed to work because of my advanced stage of necrosis, and yet I knew it was an option that was offered to me, and I love the flexibility of me as the patient making the decision to try out that first option before going to the second surgery, which was the hip replacement surgery. So there were 4 months between the 2 surgeries of physiotherapy time to see how my body was recovering, and that's when we decided the second surgery was important. So overall, I really feel like the patient was given choices, and I was able to make those decisions based on the pros and cons of each surgical method. And I could not have done this without the advice of Dr. Conroy and also the physiotherapy that kicked in, that allowed me to really prepare and train and strengthen my body to receive surgery and recover faster. My surgery recovery time has been phenomenal. I believe that when you can do basic things like walking without crutches, I've been walking with the help of crutches for so many months that I forgot what it was like to walk again. So learning the basics was what was becoming my focus point after surgery. Learning how to walk without crutches, learning how to walk straight, learning how to start running again, and reconnecting with some of those muscles that were not used since last year. So for me, the recovery time that I had to commit to with the help of physiotherapy here at Healthpoint has been life-changing. And barely 4 months after hip replacement, I'm able to now participate in physical boot camps and start running again, which I think is pretty significant. I would highly recommend this team at Healthpoint to anyone who's looking for a holistic patient experience, which is what I was looking for. I wanted to go to one place that treated me like a patient with different aspects of care, not just what happens in surgery, but also the preparation for surgery, and then the recovery and healing time that is the focal point after surgery. I believe that here the patient is at the heart of everything that you do. So if you're looking for a journey and not just a transaction, I think this is the type of medical environment that worked for me. I would especially like to thank Dr. Conroy, my surgeon, who was able to really help me, guide me, and really be the technical competence with the reason why I think this surgery has been so accurate and precise for me. And I'm incredibly grateful to my physiotherapist, Zayed, who I worked with continuously between both surgeries. And again, I feel like if you train for surgery, your recovery time is guaranteed to be faster and to also be very impactful in terms of quality of life and getting back on track.